What's up? What's up? What's up, Black family? Peace, love, respect. Peace, love, and respect. This your girl Tina Farley. I love each and every one of you. So let's get into teachings, because y'all know how I like to do. I like to just roll right into it. Let's get into teachings. First, I want to say that this teaching and this topic, um, it may be something you pretty much know, but may not understand how it works and how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You may know of it, you may probably heard of it, but far as studying, far as actually knowing the strategy of how this operates and how it goes and how it was able to happen and why it's still happening and why it's happening even more. Let's get into Koons and Negropeans. Yes, Black family, we are exposing the Koons and the Negropeans of the Black community. We cannot and we will not be able to build if we have too many Koons. This is a touchy topic. This is not for fragile people. So if you are a Black person and you are multicultural, this is not for you. You cannot be on here because you're too fragile for the white power structure. They have beat you down. You are a psychological, emotional, and spiritual defeated Negro. So you cannot be on here. I'm not here to persuade you. I'm not here to manipulate you. I'm here to tell the truth. I'm here to wake up my people. And those that want to, those that will, that is where we will be headed to. So let's get into number one. Number one of exposing the Koons and Negropeans is that they will separate themselves from their people. Oh, you know these people. They will separate themselves from their people. Just because they have a higher education than you, just because they went to this PWI, just because they have more degrees than you, they feel that you as a Black person is unequal to them because they have the white man's education. Number one of exposing the Koons and Negropeans, they will separate themselves from their people because they truly believe that because they have the white man's junk, the white man's regurgitated information, the white man's education, they believe that they're better than their Black people. So they will separate from you, thinking that they are whiter than you and better than you. So that's number one. So be on the lookout for that. When you got these Black people that go and get their education, they think they better than us. And nothing's wrong with being educated, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those that have come back in the hood trying to stunt on you because they truly believe that they better than you. So they will also separate from you. They don't feel the need to live next to you. They don't feel the need to be around you. They don't feel the need to be doing none of that. So that's number one, they'll separate from you. Number two, they live around their oppressors. Number two, Black family, of exposing the Koons and Negropeans, they live around their oppressors. These are the people, because they have an education, because they feel that they are better than you, they want to talk white and live around white people in hopes that they can be white themselves. Number two, Black family, of exposing the Koons and Negropeans, they live around their oppressors because they want to talk white, They want to live white in hopes of being white themselves. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get into number three. Number three is this is mainly what we have been seeing. And now, since we have enough information, now since we know what's up, we know that this is not right. We know what's going on. Number three is very important because this is what we're seeing right before us. This is what the oppressor and the oppressed are trying to protect and trying to fool us as Black people who have been oppressed for over 400 years of that this behavior is correct, and it's not. So let's get into number three, family. Number three is they date, they sleep, they marry, they cohabitate with their oppressors. They date, they sleep, they marry, and they cohabitate with their oppressors because they believe that if they sleep and create a family with white people, they believe that they can have a membership to being a white man and a white woman. Family, I said that we got Negroes that believe if they sleep, marry, and cohabitate with white people, they believe that they can have a membership to being a white man and a white woman themselves. Skin darker than charcoal. Skin darker than charcoal, trying to have a membership to the white community. Y'all know these people. Number three, they date, they sleep, they marry, they cohabitate with their oppressors. So let's get into number four. Number four, they work with their oppressors in building the system to oppress Black people. Oh yes, Black family. We here to reiterate what's been happening, what's been going on. This is the reason why, as a Black people, we've been down for so long, not just due to white supremacy, but also due to Koons in our own Black communities. Exposing the Judas. That's what we're doing today. Number four of exposing the Koons and Negropeans. They will work with their oppressors in building the systems to oppress Black people. Meaning they will help their oppressors build the white power structure to oppress you because of their racial inferiority. And they are seeking to be seen by their masters. They will sell their own people just for acceptance of a white community. Black family, I'm telling you that number four of exposing the Koons and Negropeans, these people will sell you out to their oppressors just so that they can have acceptance of white people. This matters deeply. Why? Because just as we move 100 steps, we get knocked back to the 1800s. How did that happen? I'll tell you how it happened. We have people that look like us that are going against us on a daily basis. I know, because we're fighting and struggling, and in hopes of a come up of your people, you deal with your own attacking you. I deal with cave dwellers. I deal with Neanderthals. I deal with bigots. I deal with Koons and Negropeans and the multicultural occlusion community. I deal with the multicultural illusion of inclusion community on the daily basis. Black family, we got to be unapologetically Black. And that's what it is. But number four of exposing the Koons is that they work with their oppressors to build the systems to oppress Black people. So number one of exposing the Koons, they separate from their people because they feel that they have a higher education than us. They feel that they're better than us. Number two of exposing the Koons, they live around their oppressors because they believe that they should be talking white, being around white people, because they believe that they should be white themselves. Number three, black family of exposing the Koons, they date, they sleep, they marry, they cohabitate with their oppressors because they believe that they should have a membership to being white themselves. Number four of exposing the Koons, they work with their oppressors in building the systems to oppress black people because they are looking for acceptance of white people. Let's get into number five. Number five, ooh, black family. Let me get into number five. Number five is what's been happening to us, but we haven't been seeing it. And by the time we see it, it'd be too late. But number five, they will give you false hope to ensure that you do not compete against their masters. Number five of exposing the Koons and Negropeans, black family, is that they will give you false hope to ensure that you do not compete against their masters. Meaning they will come to the black community and they will sit up there and pretend that they are on your side. They will come to the black community and sell you false hope. They will come to the black community and hear your oppressed stories, black family. And all that they're doing is making sure that you do not go up against or compete with their oppressors. They're making sure that there is no black messiahs. Just like J. Edgar Hoover said, he said there will be no black messiahs unless we as the white community raise them and make them. So your basketball players, your black presidents, your pastors, your black pastors, your black leaders, your black politicians, all of these people exemplify taskmaster. Now, if you don't know what a taskmaster is, black family, let me break it down. A taskmaster is what white people who were slaving us, that what they would do is, because so many of us wanted to get free, what they would do is they will pick out of the crowd a psychologically defeated Negro like we have today, and they would tell them, hey, we're going to put you in this position. All you have to do is you have to let us know the Negroes that are trying to be free, and you need to come back and tell us. And of course, this has in hopes of getting free or being in the house. You know what I'm saying? This is jigaboo behavior. This is jigaboo behavior. This is step and fetcher Amos behavior. There's no other way to put it. You cannot slice it. You cannot dice it. You cannot equivocate it. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't do none of that, black family. You call it for what it is. This is jigaboo behavior. All these taskmasters that we got in the black community is completely disgusting. It's a disgrace to the black race. So number five, black family, of exposing the Koons in our community, they will give you false hope to ensure that you do not compete against their masters. These are your, like I said, your rappers, especially Al Sharpton. Look what Al Sharpton did. Told us not to shop at Target and Walmart, but then told us that Costco's is better. How is one white corporation better than the other white corporation? They both white corporations. These are the things that we need to pay attention to, black family. So number five of exposing the Koons and Negropeans, they will give you false hope to ensure that you do not compete against their masses. Okay, let's get into number six. Number six is this is the last one, but number six is very prevalent. Number six is when you find out that what they have done, they've already sold you out. This is the reason why we need to be intellectual beings. This is the reason why some church stuff we got to let go. This multiculturalism, it is false. It does not exist. It's the same thing as selling you the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus. Black family, I said this multiculturalism, it is an illusion. It does not exist. It's the same thing as selling you the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus. It's not real. So when you end up finding out that these coons have sold you out, their whole goal is to protect the white power structure. And the reason being of why they will sit up there and sell you false hope, the reason that they will sell you that all white people aren't racist, is because they want to be in this table. They want to sit at the table, which they will never be able to sit at the table. Because why? White people don't share power. They don't share shit. And why would they share with the same people they've been able to obliterate and exterminate for over 400 years? I said black family. Why would they share power with the same people they've been able to obliterate and exterminate for over 400 years? And they damn sure won't share with these jigaboo ass Negroes. Why? Because you exemplify traitor behavior. And so why now that they've been selling us out left and right, and they think that they are sitting at this falsified table that their oppressors have made for them, now these Negroes will get very cocky, and you know what they will do? They'll start selling you out on national television. These are your Stephen A's, these are your Shannon Sharps, these are your Roland Martins, these are your Koon Candice, these are your Shaquille Slavery O'Neal, these are your Charles Koon Barkley, these are your Jesse Koon Petersons, and the list goes on and on. But these are the ones that you know for a fact that have been selling you out. Your coon ass rappers, they all sell out. Your coon ass actors, they all sell out. Then we just see the dude that played on Why Did I Get Married? Oh, I don't consider myself a black person. I'm considering myself a non-white. Well, you are not Hispanic. You are not Asian. You are not Arab. You are not white. You're black. So going around calling yourself a non-white person is the same thing as calling yourself a black person. We don't have no pride. And what really got me, black family, is you had a bunch of coons and Negroes in the comments talk about, oh, I kind of understand. So y'all understand this brother parading around like a puppet for his slave masters, trying to get y'all to not call yourself black anymore, but you want reparations. You don't want to call yourself black, but you want reparations. Reparations is due to nations, and reparations is for African descent. So if you don't consider yourself a black person, you don't consider yourself African, how are you going to get reparations? Oh, I forgot. You like to play both sides. You like to be black one day, white the next day. Nah, you can't be on the fence. You cannot be on the fence. You got to pick a team. Pick a side and pick a side now. You either want to be black or you either want to be a slave. Which one you want to be? Because everybody that's black, we know what's up. We know how to combat this racism. We know how to combat what's coming against us. We know how these coons look. I'm not saying anything new. I'm just here to reinforce. Just like how Jesus said, he said, I ain't come here to change nothing. I came here to reinforce. And I'm talking about black Christ. Hair like wool, skin like burnt brass, baby. He was very much race-based. Because he said he only come in to speak to the house of Israel. Hello? Now let's talk about how everyone else understands that race matters. Black people are the only people, due to the brainwashing of religion, everyone else understands that race matters. So while we are exposing these coons, because these are the same people that got you running around believing that multiculturalist is the way to go. These are the same people that got you believing that if you just get into one aspect of the industry, that this is the way to go, and it's not true. We need to build our own institutions, brothers and sisters. We need to build our own institutions. You will not make it trying to leech off of other people. I was talking to someone the other day, and I told them, hey, what if they close down everything? What if they put white only signs up and, oh, we just gonna run to the Asians? Okay, but why do you want to be defeated like that? So when you run to the Asians, what the Asians gonna do? You got to remember, every race here follows in the footsteps of white supremacy. Every race here follows in the footsteps of white supremacy. So if they do that, what if white people are closing their shops down? What do you think Asian people are going to do? What do you think Arab people are going to do? What do you think Hispanics are going to do? So you mean to tell me you want to be like the three little pigs running around to see who got the sustainability home? I don't think so. It is time to build, Black family. If you don't want to be built, you don't want to build, then you just gonna get killed. Yeah, that's how we coming. If you don't want to build, then you just gonna get killed. It's about building. It's about Black power. Y'all stay Black.